For about a year and a half, I was a domestic violence prosecutor in the Queens County District Attorney's Office. I probably handled about 500 domestic violence cases, and hospitals are an incredibly important means by which domestic violence can be detected and perpetrators can be brought to justice. We assumed in the last few bills that we talked about that there'll be police involvement, but that isn't always the case, especially in terms of the power dynamics in certain relationships. Sometimes people are too afraid to report. Sometimes the phone is ripped out of the wall. The battery and SIM card are ripped out and there's not an opportunity. So sometimes the interaction in the hospital is really the only time the abuser has to interact with a neutral person who might be able to give them information that could end up saving their lives. And so I really commend the sponsor for this bill. This is incredibly important. And it's also important because most of the time hospital interactions happen early on. If an abuser is going to report a case and work with law enforcement authorities, they're normally more compliant and cooperative in the beginning where the hurt is more acute and salient. The families haven't begun to pressure and weigh in on them, and the financial consequences haven't been brought to bear. So having that contact real early on after the abuse is really important as well. It'll certainly make cooperation with law enforcement more likely and perpetrators being brought to justice. So it's really important that we have our hospitals cooperating along with us on this, and so I commend the sponsor and I vote in the affirmative.